Good afternoon, everybody. Today's video is going to be about my thoughts on my tires. Well, really, all-terrain versus mud-terrain tires. I have mud-terrain tires now, and I must say the tread is very aggressive. It looks exactly like mud grapplers, almost. It's not, they don't have as deep gaps in between the treads as mud grapplers, but it's pretty close, and the design is pretty close to that too. And I must say, like, if you listen to this, hoping you guys can hear that. I'm thinking you can because it's pretty loud. But the road noise of mud terrain tires are extremely loud. Like, it honestly sounds like you're running on 4 flat tires all the time. But it sounds great. I love the sound. Either way, for those who might think that's an insult to mud tires, it's not, because I love the sound of mud tires. I love the sound of them coming down the road. Even just going like 5 miles per hour, you can just hear like that noise, that rumbling noise of them, just each little rivet of the tire is just hitting the ground. It just sounds amazing. And now, don't get me wrong, when I first put on my BF Goodrich all-terrain tires, I did hear a noticeable difference from my Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain tires, which honestly, those were basically street tires, my stock tires, because they don't really put real all-terrain tires on these trucks when they come off the lot, unfortunately. But it makes sense because a lot of these guys are just keeping them on the street and just using the bed for things around the house, which makes sense, and to haul the family around. Plus, street tires are just better gas mileage in general, so that's a whole thing on its own. But yeah, so when I first had my all-terrain tires, I did notice the ride did get a little rougher, but that makes sense because the tires are bigger, you have more real estate you're pulling around, and it's a little bit harder and they're heavier, so that makes sense. That I totally understood that. And the noise wasn't as loud, and when the tread got low, I was sliding around the road. When I was off-roading though, the performance was okay. I did notice myself slipping around a little bit. There was a lot of loose rocks and stuff like that. But once I put these mud terrain tires on, wow. The noise the noise is the number one thing that I love about these tires. Like, you could probably hear it now. Just, it's so, like, I love the noise. It's just so nice. And that's the best thing about these tires, I'd say, and the off-road performance is even better. And they're made for mud. That's the thing. The looks is another thing. A whole new thing is the look of the tire. Mud terrain tires usually come with an amazing design to them. I'm not saying all-terrain tires don't, but the mud terrain tires, like, some of them are just insane. Like, mine specifically have a barbed wire going around the outside, and I'll show you guys when I get out here in a minute. But I'm just saying, like, all-terrain tires usually have more of a plain look on the side of the tire, and it's just not as cool as a mud-terrain tire, because mud-terrain tires are also more expensive. People put them on their trucks when they want to build and make them look amazing, like, and give them an aggressive look, and you need to have that crazy design to set it apart from street tires. So I'd say all-terrain tires is in the middle of a mud tire and a street tire, but they're still cool and all, but I'd say I prefer a mud tire. Now, tread-wise, a lot of people do say that mud-terrain tires do wear down faster, but hey, if you got the money, you can just buy the mud-terrain tires all the time and have that amazing off-road performance, because you can't really, I mean, yes, it costs more, but you can't really substitute for the performance with an all-terrain tire, because if you get stuck, or if you're alone, you get too stuck, you're going to really be wearing your engine out, getting yourself out of there if you don't have someone with you or something like that, and you just don't want it to get stuck, because it is a waste of time. It really is, because when you go off-road, you don't go off-road and you get stuck. Sometimes you do, but really it's just the adventure that I go for. And so that's why I really like a mud-terrain tire better than an all-terrain tire, in just all sorts of different ways. It's just, they're better in my opinion. Now, if you do want to save money, you don't do a lot of off-roading, then an all-terrain tire is for you, because there is a lot of aggressive-looking all-terrain tires out there. But, you know, you're going to be paying a little bit more money for those, opposed to just your regular all-terrain tires that people get, like BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and there's like a couple other brands in that range there that focused on for me. So that's why I'm just going to keep buying the better tires, because that's what I like best. And so that's about it for this video, but here, I'll show you in a second about what my tires look like on the outside. The design is just amazing. I love the design on the outside of these tires. It looks crazy. So let me just pull up right here. Got a crazy view in front of me, probably about 1,400, 1,500 feet in the air right now. So let me just grab the camera. Okay, I'm now on the outside of the vehicle here. I just wanted to show you a little bit of the tire tread. It's a little bit dirty right now. I'm on gravel, but this is the tread here. Little wet gravel, but it's pretty aggressive tread, like I said before. Pretty close to the Mud Grappler tires, and you can see the design here. They have just the barbed wire, just gives it a really aggressive look, and the black wheels. Oh, it just looks amazing, amazing combination. But yeah, like I said in another video before, in my new wheels and tires, these are Fierce Altitude mud terrain tires. So that's it for my tires, and I really hope you guys enjoy this video. If it's your first time watching my videos, hit that subscribe and like button, please. It really helps. Thank you very much. Take care, guys.